Hey everyone, so you guys have heard of GPT, Gemini, and Claude, all these AI models out there in the market that charge a ton of money. But have you guys ever heard of GroqCloud? It's a AI platform that lets you run model like Llama, Mistral, Quen, even Kimi 2, and they have a new one, Play AI TTS. And you can run these models in your personal project. It's for developers. Even if you want to build anything on your own, you can use it in stuff like making chatbots, voice assistant, and even hobby apps. Hobby apps are something that you should not be building in 2025, but if you are and you want to integrate AI in it, yes, go ahead, use GroqCloud. So the best part is you don't need a crazy server setup. You don't need to pay them a lot of money. All you do is just sign up, get the API key, put it in your code, and boom, you have an AI application running in 2025. So in this video, I'll show you what GroqCloud is, how we're gonna use it in this video using Bolt AI to build our own AI chatbot. And Bolt is something new that we will be using in our video to generate the code. It's a web-based code generation platform built on AI. And GroqCloud, it's surprisingly cost-effective and very generous with its limit. We can go to the documents and then we can go to the rate limiting. And here you can check what the rate limit is for each model. It's different for each model, but it's pretty generous. You can run it for a few hours or even a few days if you're not consuming that much. And once your app reach a set of customers, 100, 200, based on your usage, then you can scale up and get the paid version, and you won't even need to make any change in your application. You can switch models because all you're doing is just changing the model. Your code remains the same. That's pretty cool about it. So GroqCloud is built on custom chips. It's not built on GPUs. That's why it's insanely fast as well as cost effective. The whole idea is ultra low latency, meaning instead of waiting several minutes or sometime in hours if you're using any sketchy model, you get answer almost instantly, and it feels like getting answer right away. When I coded my first application, I was thinking I hard coded or AI hard coded something in my application where I send a message and it just loop through some random messages and send me the response, but it was actually GroqCloud in the backend sending me those responses pretty fast. So think of it like this: if you are building anything that needs real-time responses, a chatbot, a translator, even a voice AI assistant, GroqCloud is the best choice to go to because you don't have to pay a lot of money to Gemini, OpenAI, or Claude to get their API key. Even for testing kind of stuff, you can use Grok. And if you feel like you have a lot of time and money out there, yes, go ahead, you can go to ChatGPT and Claude or any other model out there, or build your own best thing out there in the market. So let's get hands-on. And for GroqCloud, if you don't want to dive in too much deeper, all you can do is you can sign up for it. It's just pretty simple. Sign in with Google, or I think they have sign in with GitHub as well. And once you're signed in, it will bring you to this portal. In this portal, you have, it's a very simple portal, the most simplest API portal I have ever seen. Even GPT is kind of overcomplicated, but once you're here, you can go to Playground, and under the Playground, it will give you an option where you can send a message and test how it works. I think you do have to click submit, and then there you go. You got the instant response. Now, based on the kind of application you're building, you can change the code here. I can change it to JavaScript, or I can change it to curl, anything I want to. And also you can change your model here. Here's a list of all the models provided by Grok. You can switch between any of these and use it. Yes, there is a free limit. It's generous, so you can use it for some good hours at least. One more thing you can do is you can hover over models and it will tell you the limit. So for this Grok Compound Mini, there's a 30 requests per minute and 250 requests per day. And you can go to models like DeepSeek. You get a bit more requests and tokens per day because it's a bit cheaper model, and Same for other models like Llama, your Llama 3.1 8 billion. That's the most famous one with Grok, and you get much higher limit here. You can use it for a good amount of time. So you can use this playground to just chat with it, and you can use it for a simple chat, or you can give it something complicated by giving git system command as well if you want to limit it to something. But one more thing you can do here is you can change the model and it will change the code as well. Like here, I changed the model to Grok Compound and it changed the model here as well. As well as you can go ahead and get the curl from here. And once you use that curl, all you have to do, let's say in future, you have to change it to something else. You want to change it to Llama 3.18 billion instant. You can click on it and then you can see right here it changed the model. So you just have to change this section in your code and your code will always work. You can make it an expensive model, you can keep it a cheaper model based on the amount of usage and the purpose of the model in your application. To dive much deeper, I'm gonna go to the API keys, but before we go to the API keys, I'm gonna take you to the docs section where we're going to get the curl command that we are going to use to run the model. It's a very basic curl. It doesn't include a lot of instruction that the playground have. Just to keep it simple, I'm just gonna use this and I'll try to use a different model. It's on OpenAI GPT OSS. I want to use the Llama actually. So I'll go ahead and change it to Llama 3.18b. I'm going to copy the model name and I will paste the model name here. Oops, sorry, not under the key. I pasted the model and now we'll generate the API key. To generate API key, you just go to API keys, create a new API key, give it a name, anything you want, submit, and make sure, as always, before you close it, copy your API key or you will lose it. Even if you don't save it for the first time, just go ahead and delete it and create a new one. Don't try to use my API key. If you do it, it's not going to work because I will delete it after this video. Now we have the API key. I'll go ahead and place the API key here. Change the question from the importance of language model. We do know the importance to what is the capital of Japan. And once we copy it, put it in our terminal, paste, and there you go. Now I need to find the text and it should be somewhere around here, right there. So output text, the capital of Japan is Tokyo. So it is working. Now, since we tested the API key in our terminal, in the playground, everywhere, now let's go ahead and build an actual chatbot app. It's going to be a pretty simple app. I don't want to make this video too long, so let's get right into it. So I loaded Bolt. We'll talk about Bolt in some other video, but you guys can go check out other videos, I think, because I don't want to talk too much about web-based AI platforms like Bolt or Lovable. Pretty simple to use those. You just sign in, same like Grok, and then there is a text box to type in your text. It's a bit more expensive than tools like Cursor, Claude Code, but if you don't know anything about IT, if you don't know anything, then yes, go for these. The only other place where I see Bolt help me in the beginning was connecting and setting up database in Supabase, but since now I'm a professional AI geek god, now I know how to use it, so no need to use Bolt except this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell Bolt, can you please create a basic AI chatbot application, chatbot web app for me. Keep the UI like ChatGPT, basic and minimalistic. And here is the API we will be using. It's from GroqCloud, and I'll actually go ahead and give it the same curl that we use in our terminal with the API key. so we don't have to provide too much information. But just make sure, whatever I'm doing in this video, you don't need to do this. Never give out your API key to anyone. If it's not a production API key, or if you're not planning to use it for a very long time, that's fine. Give it, use it, and then replace it with the API key that you didn't give to AI. Otherwise, there is going to be someone out there that will use your API for hours and you will get billed for it, and then you will regret. So make sure you keep your API key safe. So once we have it, I'm going to send it, and we will wait for Bolt to build our web app. Let's wait for a bit. It should be real quick. Not quick as Cursor and Claude Code. All right, so our AI assistant chatbot is finally ready, and let's go ahead and use it. It did take Bolt 3 tries to do it. It kept telling me that I'm unable to complete the response or generate the complete code. It's not that much code, man. What took you that long? So I don't know, but it is what it is. We're using something simple. We're not on Claude Code. So I'll just say, how are you? And check. Yep, it's answering. And who are you? Cool, that's pretty cool. And what is the capital of USA? And it's DC. So our chatbot is working. One more thing you can do is you can customize it based on your need. Let's say you're building a chatbot for an enterprise or for your own company using the API. You can give it system level instruction to limit it to stuff. You can hard code few things to make sure it doesn't do few things that user ask it to do. Yes, there's still gonna be ways to do it, but that's something you can define in your code to make sure you're as secure as you can. So that's pretty much it for this video. Give it a shot, and I will see you in the next one.